Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Broken Seal. In the last part, we climbed the Mercury Lighthouse and faced Satiros at the top in what was a totally not expected boss battle. And in this part, we'll be continuing on with our journey, tying up some loose ends we've encountered along the way. So first, let's talk to the people who are now in the Mercury Lighthouse. We don't have to fear any epidemic as long as we have our fountain. Our fountain is back! They say these waters can heal all that lives. The legends said that if the lighthouse was lit, the fountain would fill again. It looks like the legends were true. Oh, I should be reading their minds too. You know what? I'll do that in the reverse order. I drank the healing water, and now I feel great. I should get a bottle so I can take some home with me. I knew it would work, but I never knew it would work this well. I feel 10 years younger. How did the fountain know that the beacon was lit? I don't know. It's probably some mechanical thing, you idiot. Let's see. All that lives. That means it must work on plants and animals too. Hint! Hint! Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh right, I gotta read her mind, not talk to her. I never believed those stories, but there's the proof! And I did remember to pick up the Hermes water, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Anyway, let's head on back to Emile. And yeah, now that we've cleared the Mercury Lighthouse, the weapon and armor shops are now open. Let's see. I think we only have a few new items to purchase, though. Let's see. Hunter Sword, Battle Axe, Heavy Mace. Yeah. Let's see. Blessed Ankh. That is new. So we can either give that to Ivan or Mia. Oh, that's actually a tough call. They're just so close in strength. Did I forget to change their gin back? Let's get it to Mia. Mia, well, not just Mia, but the Blessed Ankh is one of the few rods in the game that has a unique animation, or unique sprite when you're in battle. Let's see, what was I gonna sell? I don't know, I think I came across new armor. Yeah, Isaac's wearing it. So let's sell my old leather armor, and then let's repair my healing ring. Woo! Healing ring all repaired! Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to get everyone their gin back. Okay. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes it tough to figure out who needs what gear, and I should be focusing it instead on what roles I want them to play in the party. But I don't care. Okay, let's see. I think the only thing the armor guy is gonna have that's new for us are these Adept's clothes. Yeah, it's a downgrade for whoever you gave that Synergy armor to, but for everyone else, it is an upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, even better than that fur coat we found in Kolima Forest. Another reason why you should go there before coming here. Although then again, it's not really much of a requirement. And Mia does make Kolima Forest that much easier. Okay. Yeah, we're all good. All is good. So, let's see. I'm gonna stop by the inn and rest up before I forget about it. Probably find something better to play this with. My poor gigantic hands, monstrously large, can't handle the Game Boy Advance's extremely small buttons. That fountain water finally really made Grandpa healthy. Did I really say I was going to die from that disease? Yes, you did. Ha ha ha! I must have really felt sick to say that. I'm good for another 30 years. let me get back to work. Yeah, I'd read their minds, but honestly, I thought they'd have something to say to Mia, who is leaving on a journey, or Mia, who would have something to say to them because she's leaving on a journey. Mia! We were worried that you wouldn't come back. I'm so sorry, you two. Mia, we have a problem. The Mercury Lighthouse. It's been lit. Mia, you already knew? What's the matter? You look strange today, Mia. How should I tell you? You have something to say? What is it? Well, I'll be joining Isaac on his quest. It's very hard for me to leave you, but it's the lighthouse. You said the world would be in danger if the lighthouse was lit, right? Is that why you're leaving? To protect the world? Yes, that's right. Then there's nothing we can do. We won't try to stop you then. After all, you were trying to protect the Mercury clan. Yes, I am. I'm not trying to get away from you bratty kids. As members of the Mercury clan, we will protect Emil ourselves. So don't worry, okay? I will try hard and learn to heal as well as you, Mia. Yeah, just gain some levels. It's not that tough. Okay, I'll leave the village in your hands, Megan, Justin. We can leave without any worries now. Hooray! Alrighty then, let's get going. Yeah, that was pretty much the only thing we needed to do in a meal. Buy the new weapons and have Mia say goodbye to her apprentices that she doesn't actually like, I assume. But yeah, you can see that Blessed Ankh in Mia's hands has a different animation sprite than what she was using before, the Witch's Wand. It would look similar if I had equipped it to Ivan instead. In fact, I think the only difference between equipping it to Ivan or Mia is that I think it turns brown when Ivan's using it. Not entirely sure why. Alright, so let's have Garrett or Isaac attack there, Garrett there. Ivan will hit the middle, and Mia will use Tundra. Although I should probably be having Ivan cast since he's got more synergy points at the moment. What tough call. What to do? What to do? You know what? I should be using Ivan for my main offensive spellcasting needs. But not this one. This one we can just have everyone attack normal. They're all friends here. Except for Garrett, because Garrett missed. He wanted someone to get hit by the ghoul, and the ghoul, being a big fan of karmic justice, attacked Garrett for missing. I can't believe he had the audacity to do that. Oh, and I found another game that I kind of wanted to do a Let's Play for, or will want to do after I'm done with Golden Sun. I'm thinking Shadow Heart's Covenant. It's an RPG I played a long time ago that I really like. I do have an HDMI converter that helps to get the images better, or it's supposed to, but it looks awful on my computer, or not computer screen, it looks awful on my TV screen, but on a Twitch stream that I've been doing, it looked just fine there. So I'll have to look into that more, and before I decide whether or not to actually do it. Another problem is that I don't know the game that well, so I'd have to use a guide the whole time. And yeah, watching someone play a game while following along with a guide probably isn't the most entertaining thing in the world. But then again, I don't like to go through games blind. Like, I've seen a few Let's Plays where people going through the game blind, not knowing what they're doing, and it's awful. I'm not a big fan of people not knowing what they're doing or where they're going or why any of it matters. Like, if they figure things out quickly, that's fine, but having people stare at the obvious solution and not figure it out is horrifying. Let's see. Yeah, Mia didn't get to attack. Oh well, poor Mia. Yeah, I do recommend visiting the healer's place in Emil before you leave Emil for good. Mia does not get a lot of character moments, and that's one of the few she does get. And what happened here? Let's read some minds. She'll be swept downstream if she isn't pulled to shore. They crossed the river after pushing us down. This is terrible. How could anyone do that? Please, anyone, please help. Looks like something happened to these guys we had stacked up. Yeah, you just got to use the move synergy on the one that's out in the river, and you'll pull it right to shore. Somehow this tree is capable of moving. Oh, thank you. You saved me from being washed downstream. And then I think these guys will think something new. Oh, it looks like she's okay. And he's just thinking the same thing. Okay. A bit anticlimactic, that. Alright, now let's head up to Kolima Forest. Hopefully we're not too late to save Tret. We're just gonna have to solve all these puzzles again, so I will just cut ahead and see you guys there. Alright, so here we are back at Tret. Let's go ahead and talk to him. He just says ... and then it pulls up our screen automatically. That's a sign that you have to use an item or a synergy to get past this point. So, make sure you use Hermes water. After doing that, though, do not pull that up or without activating Tret first. Ooh, pretty. I feel a great power spreading through me. Room! Life flows within me once again. Tret? As you have recovered, so has our forest. I am sorry to have worried you so, Laurel. And you, young ones, didn't you have a favor to ask of me? Yes, we did. Yes, Tret, you must turn the people of Kolima into humans again. Yes, that's right. I must hurry. Oh my, those are a lot bigger than last time. We only needed one. That should do it. The people of Kolima are cursed no more. Tret did not always possess this horrible power. It only started when those strange gemstones fell from the sky. Gems from the sky? Do you think he means the synergy stones? No! I know you don't want to believe it, but nothing else makes sense. I wonder if they'll ever catch on to sarcasm by the end of this journey. I was indeed angry that people had laid waste to my forest. They had even taken their axes to me. Then those gems fell into my branches. Then all of a sudden, my fury overwhelmed me, and I was lost in anger. The gems reached me when I was filled with sorrow. Our actions spoke our heart's desires, but we had no idea. Those gems twisted my anger into a force beyond my control. Have any of the saplings been transformed by those stones, Tret? No, only the elder trees were affected by the falling synergy stones. There are others that this happened to? So the same thing could be happening elsewhere. You must have fought many monsters on your way here. Yeah. Maybe those monsters. Maybe there were just animals that were... I don't want to think about that. Yeah. Once they were pure of heart. Those gems have brought a great evil to the world. Oh. Oh, Laurel, you were given powers too? Different from my own, but stemming from the same source. Laurel, what in the world are you doing? Wait, you will soon see. What did you see, Laurel? It's true. Even the animals have become monsters. And beyond the river. The river that feeds our forest? Yes, an evil forest has risen up to the south of the river. Will you be heading south across the river? I assume so. That area will only grow more dangerous as time passes. If you must go, you'd better hurry. I owe you a great debt. You have saved Kolima, the forest, and me. May your roots dig deep and your branches reach high. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened with, Laurel's accent there. Kept messing it up. Anyway, now that I have such power, no axe shall ever touch me again. You may depart with no worries. I know that I cannot stop you, but please be careful beyond the river. Alright, and what do you have to say, Laurel? The forest of Kolima is alive once again, thanks to you. We shall protect the forest from now on. It must be horrible beyond the river. I am so worried about you and your friends, Isaac. I get the feeling that they know we're reading their minds. One last thing to note is that if you want, you can head all the way back to Emil and fill that bottle up with more Hermes water. It acts as a full heal in battle. I'm not going to do that though because I don't care. I don't think there's any benefits to filling it up anyway, like even if you don't use it and transfer it into the second game. Anyway, let's head back to Bilibin and collect our reward. Hey, you're that guy! Jill, are these the people who saved you? Remember me? I was that tree. I would have been swept down the river if it wasn't for you. Please, take this. It is a small token of my appreciation. Jill gave Isaac a special gift. A hard nut. I will never forget what you've done for me. Thank you so much. Or maybe that was Jill speaking. I don't know. It was awful luck being turned into trees just then. We just wanted to pick persimmons. Who knew what would happen? Whose idea was it to pick persimmons anyway? Persimmons, yeah, that's it. I will think of you whenever I eat persimmons. These persimmons are just like my memories. So bitter. Ooh. I really like this spot by the riverbank. My heart feels at peace. Well, it wasn't my idea to go pick persimmons. Hey look, the door's unlocked. Yay! Alright, so here we are back at Bilibin. I was turned into a tree for a while. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. I think I now know what it means to sink your roots in one place. But I wouldn't recommend it to anyone else. I doubt that's what they mean with that expression. I never want to be turned into a tree again. It was terrible. Yeah, I'm sure all the townsfolk have new things to say, but I don't care. Oh, it's... Oh, sir! We've been looking everywhere for you. The curse of the holy tree. You're the ones who broke it, right? Yes, I did. You're under arrest! Let's go. Lord McCoy is waiting. Oh, geez. You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. We've brought the warriors, my lord. So, you're the brave lads I met before. What were your names again? He's Isaac, sir, and I'm Garrett. I am called Ivan. And I am Mia, from the village of Emil. Isaac and company. And did I not decline your offer when we first met? Yes, you did. I did not give it enough consideration back then. And yet you went on to break the curse despite my words, did you not? Yes, we did. I humbly thank ya. I was but worried you might not stop here on your way back. I somehow developed a southern accent too. I want to show my appreciation for your help. I relied on my money, but I forgot about my people's needs. You're reminding me of my duties. As Lord of these lands, I will do my best for everyone's behalf. Isaac, it would honor me greatly if you'd accept a wee token of my gratitude. I could give it to you here, but would you not rather choose it yourself? Yes, I would. Very well. You can choose something that'll help you along your way. I will show Isaac and his friends the way, my lord. And now I don't have a southern accent. Many thanks to ya, and to your companions as well. Oh, that's tough to do. Visit me anytime. You'll always find a warm hearth here. And I hope it's not too racist. Follow me, and I'll take you to the treasure room. Lord McCoy ordered that Isaac and his companions be brought here. Please, show them their reward. You may select a single item from among these chests. Alright, so the chests contain, in order, a vial, a potion, a synergy crystal, and a water of life. So make sure you pick carefully. I'd recommend one of these last two. Personally, I'm going to go with the water of life. You are always welcome in the palace of Lord McCoy. Oh shit, I should have talked to and read his mind first. The reward you received was indeed the greatest of the treasures. Courageous people have the best luck. You got a pretty nice reward, but I think you were just unlucky. I don't want you to feel bad, so I'll tell you something good. Yeah, no, we did get the best of those 4 treasures. Because a vial, we already know what that does. It restores 500 hit points. The potion is a full heal, same as the Hermes water. And then, let's see, the Synergy Crystal fully restores Synergy. Ooh, I bet Lady McCoy is seething with rage. My palace is not finished. McCoy loves that holy tree more than he loves me. He said he stopped construction so that I would not be cursed. I think he's just trying to weasel out of his promise. Well, you know, you could always buy trees from somewhere else. Ooh, excuse me. Granted, I do think that they're, that as long as they don't cut down any holy trees, they should be fine. Like, we do need trees to build things. And I'm sure Tret understands that. Like, it is the village, Kolima is the village of lumberjacks, after all. Speaking of which, we should go there and make sure that everyone turned out okay. Alright, let's see. This is Kolima, village of lumberjacks. I'll shout it out loud. This is Kolima! For a while, I thought I'd never be able to say this, but I have to say it. I've been waiting all of my life for this moment. Oh, what a wonderful life you lead. We rely on the forest so much, and yet we hurt the sacred tree. Maybe we can work to restore harmony in the forest now. The forest trees are alive, just as we are. You know, being a tree gives you a lot of time to think. I wonder if I'd live longer if I were still a tree. Probably. When I was a tree, I learned to appreciate the sun, even though you were indoors the whole time. It felt so good when my leaves were bathed in sunlight. Yeah. You know, sometimes it's just relaxing to sit in a warm, sunny spot and sunbathe like a cat. Don't blame the villagers for being tempted by McCoy's money. Anyone would be tempted by such a staggering sum. I've been poor all my life. That's why it bothers me that McCoy thinks money can solve everything. Alright, let's see. You saved Kolima? Wow, that makes me want to tell you a secret. But I'm not gonna. It's too good to give away. Well, I'll just read your mind and get it anyway. It's hidden deep in the forest, but I can't tell him that. Wasn't that fur coat? Daddy told me his secret. Still, telling me it's outside the village doesn't help much. My husband seems to be keeping a secret from me. I think he found something valuable, but where could he be hiding it? Yeah, I want to assume it's that fur coat. I always thought it was the gin. I turned into a tree right when the sparkles fell from the sky. If those sparkles start falling again, I'm heading for the hills. I don't blame you, lady. I do not blame you. Yawn. Trees are so sleepy. Nobody yells at you when you're a tree, and nobody makes you go to bed early either. I didn't mind being a tree. Water never tasted so good. If we were all trees, there'd be no more wars, 'cause we'd be trees. Alright, well let's head into the shops and see if they got stuff for us. Fuchin Temple is on the other side of the river. It's quite famous. You should visit it if you have any spare time. Fuchin Temple's master, Nyunpa, is said to be a strange one. I bet he's very strange. The grand bridge across the river is the pride of Kolima. It's a shame we had to cut down so many trees to build that bridge. Ho ho ho! Anyway, let's see. Do you got any good weapons? Nothing new in the mystic category, but he's got broadaxes, and I have just enough money to buy one for Isaac and Garrett. And then we get to interact with the best mechanic in any RPG ever. Buying something, equipping it right away, and then selling your old gear right away, all in the same menu. I will never stop applauding that. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this empty bottle now. Since I'm not going to fill it up with more Hermes water, it's kind of completely useless for me. So I'm just going to sell it. Sometimes I wish I could sell the Mars star. Like, Satiros and Minardi wouldn't be able to find it if I just sold it to a random vendor. Alright, let's see. Do we have anything new here? These armlets look new. Yes, they are new. They're expensive, too. I think the combined total of everything new that they're selling in Kolima now stacks up to about a grand total of 6,000 coins. Very expensive stuff. I'll get what I can, but I'm not making any promises. Oh, I can almost afford it all. I just need to sell a few more things, like these game tickets that I don't care about. Also, the antidote, because Mia will always know cure poison. I think I'll keep that elixir, though. Stun and all the other things it cures are a bit tougher to remove. Not that one. Bronze helmet for Garrett. Woo! We were able to buy all this stuff. Alright. I heard that traveling warriors from the Goma Range saved the village. The warriors are said to be enormously huge and very strong. They supposedly defeated Tret to remove the curse. I don't really know, but you should be able to tell travelers. All warriors are big, and all warriors have huge beards, especially the women. Big, strong warriors with great beards freed Kolima from the curse. If you see them, please thank them for me. I love that lady's obsession with beards. Dad, will you please go back to being a lumberjack? Knowing my dad, he'll start working again once he gets hungry. Dad, how are we going to eat if you don't work? How am I supposed to grow up if I don't eat? If he's not gonna feed me, I'm not gonna obey him. I'm never going to use an axe again. People turned into trees because of my axe. I will never use an axe again. Yeah, but you do need to provide for your family. Dude, that should be your highest priority. Like, figure out what caused people to turn into trees, and then as long as it's not exactly your fault, just do whatever. Who would try to use the holy tree to build a palace anyway? It's not called the holy tree for nothing. We should have been more respectful. I am told the holy tree's rage caused this horrible incident. Do you believe that was the only cause? Yes, I do. You may not have noticed, but something changed when those gems landed. If the holy tree alone caused all this, then I failed in my duty. I should have stopped them from cutting down the tree. One thing I forgot to mention with these old guys that are usually in sanctums, but here in Kolima he's not, is that they're actually a sort of healer place. They can revive down teammates, cure poison, repel evil, or remove curses. So, let's see. These two are pretty self-explanatory. Repel evil, not so much. There's a status condition called Cursed that you can get, which deals some damage to you based on how much you did in your last turn. I think you have to repel evil in order to get rid of that. And then remove Cursed. That won't show up until much later in the game, but there are certain pieces of gear that are extremely powerful, but cursed, and equipping a cursed item makes it to where you're occasionally stunned in battle or unable to act. So if you accidentally equip a cursed piece of gear, you have to go to a healer to get it removed right away. With no more work here, Kolima can go back to being a quiet little village. Remaining a quiet village means remaining poor. I was hoping Kolima would flourish with all the construction. They say that McCoy halted construction on the palace. With no more work, all the lumberjacks that came to make money will leave. The village was really booming with all that work. But what good is it if you get turned into a tree? Wait, if Kolima is the village of lumberjacks, but all the lumberjacks are from outside of the village, how is it the village of lumberjacks again? I'm so confused. I've been a lumberjack for years, but I've never seen anything like this. I think I'll go home to my family and a meal. I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay with that. I'm only a merchant, but I got turned into a tree just for staying here. I think I'll head to Zion, south of the river, now that I'm a man again. I wish I'd grabbed some of those gems that fell from the sky. They must be worth a fortune. They disappear the moment you touch them. Well, the moment I touch them anyway. Alright, I'm gonna rest up at the end to restore Ivan's, PP. And then we'll move on. Well, in the next part. For now, though, I'm just gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.